Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll show you how we can paint mountains, and these are very simple and easy, especially for beginners, and you need this tissue paper for today's video. So that is something, if you can have with yourself, it is better. Now, what kind of mountain you need? Is there any definition of mountains? I don't think so. So you can just play around with your instinct. You can have any reference photo and try creating any kind of mountain, whatever you like. Smaller, bigger, wider, whatever. So for the first one, I'm creating 3 mountains, overlapped one. One is a little bigger in the center, 2 are smaller in size, side by side. Now when you create something like this, if you do one thing, dividing each mountain into 2 sections, one side it is smaller and one side bigger, you will get little 3D kind of perspective. So that is something you can do, and you can do it for all the mountains that you have. So something like this I need to create, as you can see, right? So this is the final guideline for myself for this particular set, and as I said, you can do as per your need and choice. Now, is there any other way to paint all these mountains? Definitely yes, but I find it easy for me to paint, so that's why I'm showing it to you today. Now I'm using ultramarine blue. You need very diluted ultramarine blue color for the first round. So with this particular blue color, just add these colors in between and blend it using clean water. So when you blend these with the help of clean water, you will automatically get very lighter shade of blue around the mountain area. In a couple of the area you can see the darker color, but that's what we needed. Some area could be very light, some area could be a little darker. Even you can keep couple of area blank as well. So likewise, you can paint throughout the mountain area. You can have little base at the bottom, but I'm doing it with the help of clean water only because I want lighter shade. So this is one way to paint a mountain. Now as you can see, this mountain is something you can paint at distance. So whenever you are creating a landscape and you need something at distance, you can do something like this. Now let me show you one more. So I'm changing the size of the mountain. So I'm keeping it a little bigger and one smaller at the back side. So I want to keep this particular composition simple, and I'm showing it just for the example purpose, how you can change the color and how you can change the composition. So that's why I'm showing you these things, repeating this similar stuff what we did for the first one. So you can divide this into 2 sections, one is the smaller and one is bigger. So you can keep one side smaller, one side bigger, and you can keep a K kind of pattern. So something like this you will get at the end. And you can drop unwanted pencil mark, and whatever we did for the first one, we are going to repeat this similar thing for the second one as well, but this time I'm using different color combination. So for this particular one, I'm using black color with the help of diluted color. Just go around, think about where you want to keep the darker color and add the black color around that particular area, and with the help of clean water just blend everything together, and you will see a lighter shade or gray kind of shade throughout the area. So that is something we needed. We need to keep things lighter, and as I said, you can use these kind of mountains for the distance object. So if you have mountains at distance, you can paint something like this. So this is the first step that we did. Now let it dry for some time. Also, if you feel like it is too much, the color is too much, you can definitely lift little bit of color with the help of tissue paper. Now let's do the first one again. So I have created mountain, although this is not a landscape, but I want to create little background. I want to keep sky area as well. So with the help of same color, ultramarine blue, but this time quite diluted one. So we are just getting the hint of blue, that's all. And I'm going around the mountain area and creating a sky kind of effect. This is totally optional, This is not the part of mountain, I understand, but when you do something like this, you will see your object in a better way. So that's why I'm doing it. So either you can keep the sky area lighter in color, or else you can make it darker as well. So let's do this one little darker as compared to the first one. So first one is quite light, so I want to keep this one little on the dark side. So I'm using violet color and blue color together for this one. What kind of shape you needed for the sky area to cloud area, totally up to you. Just go randomly and have something like this. You can use different color combination as well to paint the sky area and for the mountain for sure. So I have added darker color like this. You can lift a little bit of color if needed from the edge to make it more softer. Now this is the second step. We have added sky. Until now I feel it is easier for you to follow. It is not difficult at all, right? Now let's do the first one again and make sure your sheet have dried completely. Now with the help of dry brush technique, so dry your brush completely with the help of tissue paper. That's why I said tissue paper is important for today's tutorial. Use blue color, same ultramarine blue I am using. Make sure you don't have excess water into your brush, and then just hold your brush like this and add texture around your mountain. So with this particular step you will get some random texture around your mountain area, and I feel this is the easiest way to have some kind of texture around your mountains. So whenever you have to create walls or maybe a tree trunk as well, you can definitely use this dry brush technique to paint or to have some texture around your object. So I want to have a little bit of texture around my mountain area, so that's why I'm doing this dry brush technique. You just need to drag your brush from one direction to another to get little rough texture around the object that you have created. So something like this I did. Either you can keep it like this also, few area little darker, few area lighter. So something like this you can try, and it is also fine to have something like this. But I like to blend everything together with the help of clean water. So with the help of clean water, when you blend it, you will automatically see texture as well. You will automatically see difference in the colors as well. And I feel that's the easiest way to paint something like this, right? And if you feel like it is too dark for you, just lift color from that particular area, and it is that easy. So we did this one. We have not completed this one yet, but let it dry for some time. Meanwhile we can paint another one. So I'm repeating the same thing with the help of dry brush technique. I'm using black color this time, and again I'm going and creating some kind of texture around the mountain area. Now if you have a reference photo and you can see some darker side or darker color in some of the area, you can try this particular step around that area and you will easily create a mountain kind of pattern. So either you can keep it like this again, or else you can blend it using clean water. That is also totally fine to do. So whatever suits you, you can do something like that. If you are a beginner, I feel this is the easiest way to paint a mountain kind of pattern. Now at the end, if you want, you can have more color and pattern around the mountain area. So I like to create some dark patches in between with the help of black color for the blue mountains that we have. So that's the final result, and I hope this is easy and simple to follow, right? Now it is totally up to you how you like to keep things for yourself. So if you do not add black color, you will get different result. If you add little darker color in the first round, you will get different result. So it is totally up to you how you like to change all these things and how you like to make your mountains by your own. So I hope you get the idea how we can create, right? So this is what we have created. I'll show you one more sheet wherein I tried to paint same thing but I got different result. So for these kind of painting, it is not important that you will always get the similar result. You might get different result for sure. And I have created these two for the practice purpose and see the difference. We definitely see the difference, right? So try different stuff and paint different mountains. So hope you have liked this video and thank you so much for watching.